Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Voice of Innominions, where we talk about the data science training, the placement journey, and much more. And today we have with us a very special guest and fellow Innominian, Bhavesh Kallepalli, who has recently been placed in Quadrant Resource as a software engineer trainee in data science. Hi Bhavesh, how are you doing?
Yeah, hi Sunayana. I'm well.
Before we begin, I want you to introduce yourself. In the sense, give us a brief idea about your background, where you come from,
Yeah.
and what made you choose data science.
Normally, I graduated BTech from Gokaraju Rangaraju College in Hyderabad. Like I did my mechanical engineering. Since I did my mechanical engineering, like I choose to do be mechanical engineer. But when I'm doing a third year or fourth year, like I change my mind. Like I want to shift my domain. So into computer science. Like there are many courses in computer science. Like which domain I have to shift.
Okay.
Yeah, data science is the best domain I have to shift. Then I later understood that. And since my domain is concluded, but the institute I have to find. Like I researched the many institutes in Hyderabad, like Madhapur, Nizampet, Kukatpalli. Yeah,
Okay.
like with the help of my brother-in-law, I found that Innomatics is the best institute that teaches data science.
Okay.
Then my data science course started, and I got my job from Innomatics. Yeah, this is my background.
Okay. I wanted to ask you, since especially because you right at the beginning mentioned that you were enrolled for a mechanical engineering course, and taking up a data science course is a considerable leap, from a non-technical to a technical field. What are the challenges that you faced?
Yeah, like basically when you shift your domain, like you may compare the both domains, like what you are sharing the both same like data. Like normally in data science, we normally learn more maths. Like this is a more like advantage to me because I'm from mechanical engineer. Like I know some maths.
Okay.
So like this is some like advantage, and there are many advantages and disadvantages also. Like when you like to coding, like I didn't know any coding language because I'm from mechanical. So I learned from Innomatics only. So there will be advantages and disadvantages when you shift your domain. Yeah, in the beginning, like it is easy because there are some only basics.
Okay.
When you are jumping to the advanced topics, like it will be some faces some difficulties because of some advanced features in the programming language. So later I practiced very well and got good knowledge.
Okay. Okay. I wanted to ask you, how did you come across Innomatics Research Labs?
Yeah, like after choosing the data science course, like I researched the many institutes in Hyderabad, like in Madhapur and Kukatpalli. Normally, like I inquired with my relatives and my friends, like which is the best institute in Hyderabad. Like many members didn't get replied because they didn't know about data science institutes. Uh,
Okay.
because of my brother-in-law, like his friend is from Innomatics. Like he said that it will be a best institute to learn. Like then I came to Innomatics. The executive uh, explained the index of data science. Then I understood that like, it will be like easy, and there will be some good advantage by joining in this institute. So I later joined in the institute.
Bhavesh, my next question to you is a little interview specific. I
Yeah,
wanted to
okay.
know uh, uh, at Quadrant, what was the interview procedure, how many levels, and also the intensity of these levels. Can
There
you
are
just
three.
give me a brief description of how your
Yeah,
entire interview procedure went with Quadrant?
yeah. I'll give you a brief of how I joined in software training at Quadrant. Like I completed three levels of interview. Like there is a first round, there is a technical assessment. I have to write exam, like
Okay.
aptitude questions, and there will be verbal questions. So I passed the exam and I moved to next level. The second round of interview will be technical interview. Normally they ask some Python questions, machine learning questions, and they ask coding questions. We have to code the way, and we have to share the screen, and we have to code in Jupyter notebook normally.
Okay.
Uh, But in third round, normally we think that the third round will be HR round. But in Quadrant, there is a different. There is no HR round. There will be only manager round. Since there are no HR questions in manager round, there are only technical questions in manager round.
Okay.
I thought that there will be HR questions like introduce yourself, like the type of questions. But they asked more about technically.
Okay.
Only data science questions they ask. Yeah, there are 3 levels of interviews. Yeah, I passed and I moved to this.
Okay. I would want to speak to you specifically about the placement assistance activities. I would want to know from you what were the tasks or assignments that the placement cell did, and how did it help you gain your confidence?
Normally in outside also they provide like coaching, but they didn't provide the placement activities. They provide placements, but they didn't provide placement activities. But Innomatics provides placement activities like, yeah, they conduct mock interviews. Like when we complete a module, Python module, like they conduct a module. When we complete a data analysis, they complete they conduct again a mock interview and test the students how they are. So this type of placement activities helped me a lot. Yeah. After every project, there will be a demo, like there will be a seminar. Like we have to explain our project and we have to conclude our project, then how we did our project. So that we can increase our confidence by explaining the project. This also helped me to increase my confidence.
Okay. I wanted to ask you this, because we've been asking this to all students. Can you mention some key highlights or some favorite moments of yours from Innomatics classroom? And
there are so many funny moments with Kanau sir also, because he teaches very well and he speaks very well with fluently in comedy way. Like there are many moments like we can't remember.
Yes. Okay. Now you specifically tell me what are the skills that you gained, which were some of the things which contributed you in being this confident and getting a job.
The confidence I earned from Innomatics, because there is no confidence before joining of Innomatics. Yeah, I earned the confidence, and there are many skills I earned, like Python, stats, machine learning. These are the more technical skills I learned from Innomatics. These are.
Okay. I'm moving towards the last segment of my interview. I wanted to ask you this because of the pandemic and the COVID-19 hampering a lot of things. Many people like you go through that uncertainty that, sometimes colleges are open, sometimes colleges are closed. There is a general, suspicion if there are enough jobs in the market. So for many who are still struggling to get jobs, preparing, training, do you have any tips, advice, or suggestions for your fellow mates?
Yeah. Before also, I thought there are no jobs. Like there will be no jobs for freshers. There will be jobs for only experienced candidates. Yeah, I too thought like this. But when you enter any field, you came to know that there are some jobs. Like when I entered the data science field, startingly I thought that there will be no jobs. There will be limited jobs to freshers, and I thought like that. But when you enter the field some deeply, you came to know that there are unlimited opportunities you can gain from that. So like my advice to freshers is like, don't panic, because there are many jobs in the industries. Just gain the talent and prove it.
If you have any message for the entire Innomatics team.
I want to mention special name, that Kanau sir, Kanau Bansal, the special name, because he converted all the non-technical students into technical students. Not in a way technically, but also in a confidential.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want to mention the name Himanshu. He helped me a lot in mentoring sessions.
Thank you for giving us the time, and we hope you go on to achieve great things. Remember, Innomatics, come back, visit us. Thank you so much, Bhavesh.